I hope the live stream goes well tonight, folks. Seem to be having some internet issues. Trying to pull up the chat. Looks like we got Hank Crabtree and Louis V. Thanks for coming to watch this. Those who come to watch later after the live. Well, I'll be. Oh, where did I put that thing? I put this little magnet pivot thing on my pegboard. It's like a car dash cam mount. I put it on my pegboard so I can attach my phone to it, but I'm not getting any internet. G Trapper. How's it going, G Trapper? Let me know if I'm coming in all right. I got the chat up on my other TV. I got it blown up big so I can read it. Terry Majera. Oh, I'm doing great. Doing great. Thank you. Hope you are doing great too. All of you. So today I decided that the television that I have in my bedroom, it's on a really killer wall mount. I'm going to move it over here. Probably by the time I do another Fatwood Anonymous 2 weeks from now, I'm going to have a big screen up here. Then I can see the chat. I can talk to you guys while I'm working. I've also got you on a tripod. I can move you around and get you closer. Well, I'll be darned. Guess it's just going to go round and round. So, one of these little doohickeys that you put on your dash cam, or you put on the dash of your car, so you can, on your phone. I've got one over here, about a couple more, put on a pegboard. I don't know if it's ever going to let me see the chat. Be kind of handy too, because if I want to stand here and turn on my lathe, I can aim that camera down and film from the wall. It's just going round and round. Hi, Allie. Could you guys tell me if I'm coming in at all? I'm having internet issues. All right, I'm going to put this where I don't lose it because it's going to come in handy. Got Bill Melton Bushcraft up here. Should look a little bit better. The light won't be so blinding on the camera. And we got Bill Melton up there making a fire for us. Let's see. I wrote it down, what Bill Melton always said. It's on my big whiteboard. We ain't promised tomorrow. Tell someone you love them. Have no regrets. Yeah. Okay, guys. Sounds good and looks good. Yes. All right. Cool. Hey, SKS. Good to see you. Okay, let's get this started. I think I'm good. I'm going to work on that crap later. Stupid phone, internet. All right. So, went out fatwood hunting today. Went out fatwood hunting Friday. And I've had this thing since springtime. Never tried it out because my pole saw, the one that I got put together, manual pole saw, is nice and light. This thing's heavy. So I've been putting off trying it out. And I like it. This thing came for free from a friend, and it didn't have a battery. And I got online, figured out it was from Walmart. So I went ahead, this is a couple months back, and I just got the same brand hand drill for $25. Came with the 20-volt battery that works for this thing. It's a lot cheaper to buy a drill gun with a battery than just buying a battery for it. So now I got an extra drill gun, cheap Walmart, whatever. It's better than nothing. So I took this for a comparison. I took my manual pole saw, and turns out my 10-foot manual pole saw reaches a lot higher. So those branches on them trees that I want real bad that I can't reach with this, I can get with my pole saw just fine. You know, so when I do it manually, I've got to take a couple breaks and catch my breath. This thing's pretty awesome. Had quite a workout though. Show you some of the stuff we found. Most of everything, all the fatwood that I found last Friday has been processed down for the store. I sold so much fatwood last week, I had to go replenish. I mean, I'm still overstocked. My drawers are full, but there's certain kind of fatwood people are liking. Joe's Outdoor. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So I can put this thing away. It's just an 8-inch, hyper tough, Walmart. Came free. I just had to pay for the battery. I've got that video in my editor. I'm working on it. We got the cover right here. Not much of a cover. It's too bad it didn't snap on or have a way you could tie it on. I'm going to go ahead and put this out of the way and be right back. So last Friday's fatwood hunt, I processed all of it down already, and it's all labeled and ready to go on the store. I thought I'd tell you, since a lot of people like the fatwood that I process into sticks and put in packaging, those seem to sell the most, so I'm going to restock my store. They like them in the cellophane bags. They're all labeled, size, shape, weight, whole box of them. This big monster, I put a hefty price on it, like $16. I'll probably put it down, mark it down on a store, but been doing really good. So put these up here for now. Yeah, this one's got a sticker on it. It can go in there. Okay. So yeah, I ended up with a whole box full. You can see. And that's going to go in the inventory once I put it on the computer. All right. See if we got this thing working. So I got this new idea for something. I've been changing things up. I've been making the magnets and the coasters and the sun catchers just to have some fatwood accessories. Hey, they're fun to make and it's fun to come up with ideas. I don't know if that's ever going to pick up. All right. So Charlie come stayed with us this weekend, the 9-year-old, and he's been fatwood hunting. He's got his own stash of fatwood. The 9-year-old, he's got his own bucket that he keeps it in and he processes it down. Well, today he was taking a small branch that he had carved around the edges so you could see the red, and then he took a Dremel tool and he's dremeling out the center to make a little cup. And I took my phone and my flashlight, I flipped it upside down and I held it over the flashlight on the phone and it lit up. And I said, we can make some of those. And maybe you guys can help me. I'm trying to think of something that would work to make it an actual light. Now, I'm not going to put it on a night light. I've tried Fatwood night lights. It gets too hot. I've even tried, let's see, these little coaster lights for like when you go to a party or a bar. It's got tape around it that you can take off. Peel that off and put it at the bottom of your drink. And it lights up your drink. So I bought a small pack of these thinking I could put them underneath a chip of Fatwood and it would light it up, but it's rather bright, but you end up seeing 4 lights. I'm trying to come up with some kind of LED light that I could use to fix in a stick of Fatwood. And I think I might put something on the lathe right now, and then we'll put it under the drill press, hollow it out some. But I need to come up with a way to light them up, something you can just set on your table and let it glow. We got these really cool chips Steve was cutting today. They're so juicy. I mean, really juicy. I don't know if you can see the light through that, but yeah. Yeah, I just clear this thing off and I'm already piling stuff up on top of it. Let's see what we got going on. Not going to lie, I'm just here for the Fatwood. Hey, that's cool. Oh man, I have found some killer pieces of Fatwood. Man, today I got this one. This one's super juicy. Need to get a better light over here so when I get right here you can see it a little better. This, man, I'll probably end up cutting that right there. This would be a good piece for the lathe. I've got a 5-gallon bucket full of blanks just for the lathe, and about this size, about a 5-gallon bucket full, so I can make plenty of handles. It's actually heaping over. If you're here for the Fatwood, this is something I just cut before we went live. Ready? Oh. Selfie or thumbnail. Yeah, that's pretty rich. It's really red. There we go. That's not bad, huh? I love how this red pine out of this one forest is so rich that it glows like that. That seems to be what people catch and what they buy on my store. You know, customer bought this piece today. Wait, last night. I got an order from a guy. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but on my Etsy store, you know, in the descriptions of all my Fatwood, it says if you're getting priority mail, all my packages are flat rate. So if you want me to fill the rest of your bag with extra Fatwood for free, just message me and say load me up with Fatwood. I almost said flatwood. Oh my God, neighbor lady's got me saying it's not flatwood, it's Fatwood. So he picked out this piece that's only $3, and I got no problem filling up the rest of the bag with free Fatwood. I have a tub down here. It's getting full, and it's not pretty enough to get a picture to sell it. It just probably sit in the store. Let me show you. See if we can move you nice and carefully. Right here. So here, down we go. Right there. Yeah, I got a little bit of clutter right there. But, this thing right here. There we go. Making all kinds of noises in it. It's my wrapping paper doing up here. So this thing's getting pretty darn full. And it's all fatwood that's not listed. Anytime a friend comes over, they leave with a bag full. Fatwood party. All right, let's get you back over here. So I'm thinking about turning tonight live. Gonna do it. Need to get a hair tie or get my hair thing. See here. I'm gonna have to remember to sit down occasionally because the last 2 times I went live down here, left the show with a pretty sore back. Okay, we're not using this. All right, we're not using that. Definitely gonna need my shield. Bacon, yes. Hopefully you're still locked on here. I haven't used this light yet. We'll give it a try. I think I got this one in. Let's see. There we go. And don't worry, I'll bring the camera over here. Let's see here. You gonna stay? All right. Let's see what we got. Bacon. Yeah, it's gonna be slow, kind of boring evening, but hey, if you want to stick around with me, that's cool. What I'm gonna do is clear some of this off. Can't lose my customer's piece. Put that back. All right, make sure I grabbed my safety glasses. I had my safety glasses in the freezer. Yep, I had my safety glasses in the freezer because I had a big blob of resin on it and I wanted to pick it off without leaving a mess. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that TV mounted up here. It's got a great wall mount. I can angle it all kinds of directions, and I'll be able to talk and read at the same time. And you guys can watch me try to put something together. I know it's a little risky going live. Hurt myself. Don't jinx yourself. Man, that's some pretty fat wood. All right, out of my workspace. Got to keep that there. Oh, man, let me tell you what. And I forgot just like that. Okay, char cloth. I made a ton of char cloth last night. Usually I give a free pack of char cloth to my customers. And I've been out. And I tell you, I got, this is full of char cloth. This is full of char cloth. And this is full of char cloth. And it's supposed to be covered up. You know, that takes a spark and we're in trouble. Okay, this needs to go over here. So I put this little dresser here. It's helping me get more organized. I'm going to sport the red, white, and blue. Try not to get too sticky. I think I brought my hand sanitizer. I get sticky all the time in my kitchen sink. I got a big bottle of hand sanitizer, a bottle of rubbing alcohol, gallon pump thing of pumice soap. Because I get sticky a lot. Sometimes I have gloves, sometimes I don't. I'm not comfortable working a machine with gloves on. It depends on the machine, but don't want to get pulled in. That happened to my son's dad. He was working sheet metal. Freaking got his gloves sucked right in. Turned his fingers to hamburger. Just the meat came out that way. And yeah, he had a big old freaking boxing glove for a while. Ended up losing his trigger finger. I gotta say, I was kind of happy about that. Man, that's juicy. Look at that. That's what I got myself sticky on earlier. I was like, damn, it got me. It's like something bites you. Oh, this is really cool. Steve cut this off the tree today. He thought it was pretty cool looking. Look how freaking rich blood red that fatwood is right there. Yeah. Freaking beautiful. Okay, I'm clearing up the workspace here. I've been getting on everybody about setting stuff down. Facebook. Nathan 4071, cheers. How you doing, man? This ain't supposed to be here either. Okay. I gotta find a place to put this. I'm gonna take the bench grinder to it. I bought it real cheap. It's Japanese. Doesn't really have a good spot, a good hanger for it up here, and I don't have a sheath for it anyways. Okay, I suppose I can put this away. I haven't showed the fatwood in it yet. Where am I going to put this? Put it down here with my other. It's a temporary home for my axes right now. This here, something Steve got from a thrift store. He hauls fatwood out with this. Got some pretty nice pieces in there. What am I doing? Breaking it? I'm going to put it away for now. We don't need to get in the filing cabinets, and I don't think I'll be tripping over it. Man, it's kind of disappointing. I'm getting spoiled when you get a nice piece of fatwood and there's a little dry spot on there. So, certain pieces I won't turn on my lathe because eventually you just get to the dry part and it ain't worth it. I save those for other things. You know, we got pretty good for this weekend. We got plenty on Friday and plenty today. And I'm going to turn this piece. Okay, here's a problem I've been having. I'm learning to use this spur drive. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still learning the words. I haven't posted the video yet of those ferro rods handles that I made because I still need to complete it, but I was having trouble with not having the spur in there hard enough, and so it'd get to spinning and it would stop. Well, the piece would stop, but the spur would still be spinning. So I would take the spur off and I'd find my center and I'd take, rubber mallet and just kind of pound it in there and it worked. But I don't want to take the spur bit off every stinking time. So I looked it up online, and it said if you drill a little bit of a hole, and then you take it to your bandsaw, and you give a cut here and here, it'll give a place for your spur to grab onto. Tell me what you think if you're into turning. I see Nathan's there. All right, keyboard. Might as well keep the keyboard up here. Yeah, I can see the chat pretty good now that I've got it blown up real big. Nope, you're not alone, Paul Owens. You're not alone at all. That's why we have Fatwood Anonymous. Okay. I've got a drawer full of pieces already centered. And I'm just trying something out. Just a little idea. Oh, Nathan, by the way, I appreciate you showing me how to take your parting tool and square it off on the lathe. I appreciate that. I've still got to figure out how to get the livestock drive, whatever. Still got to figure out how to get a drill bit on there. So I got to pick out a piece of wood that's all ready to go. And I'm going to be picky. This one's, yep. Ain't gonna be some exciting live stream. Just gonna be taking it easy. It's okay. You frontier woman. Ha! That's too funny. Do I have this plugged in? That thing is loud. Thank God this isn't. All right, let's get to work here. I don't know why I put that on there. Almost got this figured out. I'm slowly getting organized. This thing really helps. Where am I going to put this? All right, here we go. I hope to get like you, Nathan, and find the center a little more naturally free-handed. Till then, I'm going to use my center finder. Yeah, still got it. It's work in progress. Yeah, that's not very square. So I'm going to go ahead and find the center, drill a hole, and give it a try with the bandsaw. Wish I could remember what you said, Nathan, about the center finder. I think you said it's always a little bit over. That's what you use too? This or the bandsaw? Center finder, better late than never. Hey, Jim Thomas, good to see you. This pencil's not very easy to see. Okay. Yeah, it's hard because none of my pieces are really perfectly round. They're all straight from the forest. Okay. I sure wish this thing worked. At least the live stream's not having any problems. Maybe if I turn my phone completely off, put it to rest. Yeah, I really like this car dash wall mount. Works perfect right there. For those that came in late, I've got that dash mount for the car up on my pegboard, not just so I could see the chat, but I could also record from it from the wall down onto the lathe. All right, we're going to have to change this. See if I can remember how. All right. Boy, now I got to remember how to do it. There it is. Ha, I found you. There we go. Okay. Way down. That'll work. Go tighten it up. Okay, cool. Now what I'm planning on doing is turning this, making it like a blank. So all you see is the red resin. And then we're going to drill a couple holes out of it. And I've got to figure out where I'm going to buy and what I'm going to buy for a light to put inside so you can set it on a shelf or on a table or your desk and it'll glow. All right, we'll use the flat side. All right. We're going to have to set up over here too. I've still got some red cedar on here. And I can't use my lathe with this stuff underneath. Got a big crock back here I put my big pieces in. So I've got birch bark to go through. Put that that sassafras root ball. I'm getting more and more organized every day, believe it or not. Now, I'm very careful about what I keep in here. I don't like the fact that I've got this open char cloth. Okay. Yeah, I did pick about this lathe. It is a beginner's lathe. Thing I don't like about this lathe is you can't adjust the speed without having to take it all apart. Where's that? There you are. Okay, hopefully I still got. There she is. And I haven't done this since I started turning, but I need to turn the speed up. I'm going to bring you over here. I need to see on the screen too. I'm sure you can see all right. This thing seems to follow me okay. Here we go. Alright. Now, I've done this before, but I'm not sure if I can remember. Change the speed, you got to turn that in there. Figured you guys keep me company while I fart around tonight. Man, I've done it before. This shop will come together over the years, and I'll have more stuff, better tools. I've always liked to start from scratch. Start with the hardest first. Yeah, I definitely need some better light. Bring this over here and see if this helps. I wonder what it keeps catching on. There we go. Turn that on. Boy, that sucker's bright. I think it dims. Let's see here. There we go. Is it moving? So yeah, I haven't adjusted this since I started turning. I figured it out when I first got it, but I wasn't ready to start turning yet. Try to do things without asking for help, but help is always good too. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. There it goes. Come on, loosen up on me. I wonder why that end don't come up. Is it loose enough? Might have to ask Steve. Alright. Guess we'll go on low today. I always hit the like button. Oh, thanks. Just track my package arriving tomorrow. Eddie. Awesome, Eddie. You're gonna love it, man. I hooked you up. Alright, well, here I thought I knew how to do it. Is there another one? Yep, I just ain't figured it out yet. It's tempting to just hop on YouTube real quick. Alright, I'll tighten that back up. Yeah, I know I've had this a year, but the way I work, I make sure I'm ready before I get into something. And I got to be so careful about having too many projects going. It's never fun overwhelming yourself. Man, I'm telling you. Once I get this down and figured out, I'll get used to it. My gosh, when's it gonna tighten back up again? Need to get that fan going. Anyone else having hot weather? It's kind of strange being so hot. There it goes. I twisted it so many times. Shame on me. That'll be a goal for this week. Got a lot planned this week. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this piece ready. Alright. Get my apron. Should put that on first, huh? I really like this idea and I want to give it a try. I want to hollow out a piece of fatwood. Nice bright red piece. And I got to go shopping online and see what kind of lights I can find to put in it. This apron ain't like the kind I'm used to. Almost got to climb into it. Hopefully this won't be too loud. Ah, I unplugged it. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, we got to plug the drill press in too. There we go. Yeah. Now we're talking. You guys get to watch me get dressed. I've sharpened one of my tools on my bench grinder. Don't want to screw them up. I'm doing as much learning as I can. Watching YouTube videos on how to sharpen your lathe tools with the bench grinder. I sharpened the roughing gouge, but I never got around to sharpening the rest. I know they're getting dull. I need to get them videos put up. Let's get you plugged in. Might as well plug in the fan too. All right. Yeah, I'm so hot-blooded I steam up my glasses. Somebody new come in. Hey David, how's it going? I'm hoping the camera is far enough away or close enough. Steaming up my glasses. Yeah, I thought I did pretty good with the lighting down here, but it could still be better. And I gotta quit putting off getting glasses. I'm about the same age as my daddy when he needed reading glasses. not very level. It's alright. Just playing around. Alright. Man, this stuff is juicy. Crazy juicy. Not so much on the top, but this is a nice rich color. This is a good piece. Now I'm going to try something I haven't tried before. I'm not even sure I can figure it out, but I'm going to take this to the bandsaw. I'm going to try to make a perfect X and then attach it to the lathe. Plenty of light over here. Maybe I should put all that stuff over here. Uh-oh, what happened? It was working a minute ago. So much for that idea. Dr. Steve's Woodworking and Homestead told me he was a little worried about the blade coming off my bandsaw. I'm still trying to get that squared away. It was running earlier when I turned it on. Let me see, I'm catching up on your comments here. Y'all talking amongst yourself, that's awesome. Sweet. All right. Any of you remember this big honking piece of Fatwood Redneck Renegade carved out for me one day years ago? Gonna make it sign on the wall. Need to find a home for that too. Oh, actually I do. It goes over here. There. This thing's always hard to open. I don't know where my flatbed is. All right, well, we'll just put it on the lathe like I used to. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the spur off. I never lose that tool. Where did Shlisa set it down? Shame on me. Da-da-da. I can't believe I walked off with it to set it down. I love you guys. Wow. Really? My little monkey wrench. I always keep it right here. It's been a couple of times I put it under there too far. It couldn't have gone far. That's why it's so important to stay organized and pay attention and make a conscious effort to remember what you're doing. All right. Move this over. Here we go. We're going to see some action now. That's for that. That's for this. This will go around this one. Going to open it back up. Yep, just a monkey wrench. Gets the job done. Got to start somewhere. There it is. No, I didn't want that. Tighten that back up. so that's what's good. Appreciate y'all's patience. Need to bring the over here. Yep, I'm gonna have to get my wrench set up here so I don't have to run down to the basement. I don't know what problem I'm having. There we go. There she goes. We got it. I kind of miss having a co-host. Gonna have to find me a new co-host. It's hard to run a live stream when there's no one else talking but yourself. Yeah, this is so silly right now. I hate monkey wrenches. I swear to God. Who's that just walked in? Steve Ford. Putting together a package. More Fatwood lady shaking for y'all. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I got this thing stuck, this little monkey wrench. You know, I'm pretty brave doing this live, but I'll get it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get my man to come help me. Alright, I'm gonna retire this stupid thing. This is not going to work for me. Alright, here we go. It'll spur off finally. Like I said, I gotta figure this out on my own, and you guys are more than willing to give me suggestions to help me. But for those of you who came in a little later, I've been having trouble getting my spur to catch. And I'd like a better way of doing it than I have been. I was going to use the bandsaw, but for whatever reason it froze up. Now it works. Now I'm afraid to use it. It's still like almost 80 degrees outside, I swear. All right. So I went ahead and cut into it. I'm hoping that my spur will catch a little better with those cuts. What I've been doing is just hammering on it. I got to get it to stay on there. I still haven't found a adapter for my chuck. I've got a chuck, Haven't used it yet. Did it again. I could have been more prepared, but and it's kind of boring in here, and it's kind of nice to have a little company, if you know what I mean. All right. This one goes here. This one comes down here. Okay, we're going to get this up. Back some. Come on down here with me, folks. And I don't have my screen up to see if I'm... I bet that tracking thing's going crazy, ain't it? All right. Alright, let's see here. I'll get this over here. This is going to need to come in a ways. I'm used to fancier lathes, industrial lathes, metal lathes. It's taking some getting used to, let me tell you. It's so hands-on. I'm used to cranking. Right. That's good. Tighten that sucker up. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a speed adjustment on this thing. Someday, I'll get there. I couldn't help myself when I saw this for sale from a neighbor of mine. Only used it twice. Got all the light on the wrong side. So I'm definitely going to have to consider putting up a light over here. I've already got this mount for my phone. I really wish I could see the chat from this. If I remember right, I turned it off. I'm going to turn it back on and maybe I can get the live chat and I can see what you guys are talking about. I'm going to get that back. There we go. I like the fact that anytime I want to, I can just hop on this thing. If I ever want to make something, I don't plan on becoming a big turner. You see how much my heart's really into it. All right, let's get your butt up there. About there. Lady friend of mine got a wood lathe right around the time I did. Her channel's called Linda Campbell, Fatwood Art. She really got into her wood turning. She's been going steady since she started. She makes some pretty interesting stuff. And it's all out of fatwood. Don't need that yet. Well, did you come on? There, now you know the secret code to my phone. Right. Let's see here. So I sharpened the roughing gouge on my bench press. Didn't do too bad, but I could do better. So worried about screwing things up. It did get a little hot, looks like. So I got to work on that. I got to keep some water close by. I'm used to turning metal, so I've always kept a bottle, squirt bottle of water with some green coolant in it, some antifreeze. Don't need it for this, but it would be good for me to dip my tools in some water when I'm sharpening them on the grinder, because I can see I got it hot. I'm going to check the chat, see if it'll pull up here. Earlier when I started going live, I was trying to get the chat up on this, and my internet's just not grabbing it. But there it is. Boom. I can see the chat. What do you think, huh? Dash cam or dash mount for your phone? Cool. SD mount, man. Hey, Vanessa Kitty, how's it going? Man, I need to hand out some more wrenches. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just even this out and just almost make like a perfect blank. That's what I'm going for. And I'm going to drill some holes in it. And I'm going to go shopping and do some research online, because I'd really like to find some kind of LED fixture to set inside of this so you can set it on a table and it glows. Like I said, I won't do any night lights. I think if they get too hot. Okay, I checked everything. We're good. Got a little bit of a wobble. It's not too bad. Are we even catching on there good? Nope. You're going to hear a loud crunch. Probably too tight, but hey, I got to get it in there. There it is. Can't see with these foggy glasses. I'm hot-blooded, man. I'm walking the snow barefooted. I hate this hot weather in October. It just ain't right. I want some cool weather. Yeah, it's in there. Get some glasses, Shlisa. All right. This one, nope. It's this cheap one that comes with it. Ain't that cute? Hey, get the job done. Nope. Is this what it's for? Yep. There. It's been a few weeks, about a month since I've last turned anything. I wish that fan was turned around. Let's see what we got. Awesomeness resumes. My other wrench was taken in spooky season. Oh man, I've been thinking about you, Allie. Spooky movies and clowns, and I'm thinking, oh, it's Allie Carroll's favorite time of the year. Okay. I don't think I'm forgetting nothing. So, am I pointed down far enough? Give me some feedback, because I can't see my screen. Okay, I see right there. Yeah, I can see a delayed version of me. There we go. Now we gotta watch and see how that does. That'll work. Remember, I'm new at this. You might have to move over a little. It has a bit of a wobble to it. Yeah, it ain't in there very good. It's catching my back. I need to make a bib because shavings in the bra. Let me tell you what, when I had that pole saw out today and I was that chain pole saw, and I got that pole saw up in the tree and man, that Maya dust just filled my freaking bra. I gotta get me a bib. There we go. Cover up. Got a lot of practice. And we get the bark off of this thing. Wow, look at that color. Can you see it glow? Not close enough. Yeah, the stuff's glowing already. Okay, it's looking better. This is gonna be kind of cool. Definitely got to shop around and find me some battery operated LEDs that'll fit in one of these. Because Charlie carves his own fatwood, harvests his own fatwood. He's 9 years old, and he had this branch, and he carved all the bark off of it, and then he took the Dremel tool and he sat outside for a while and was drilling out an empty spot in his stick, making him a cup. And I says, if you flip that upside down and put a light in it, it'll glow, and it was real pretty. Hold up, I can't see. I'm gonna read the chat for a second. Wear a thin turtleneck. I can't handle the turtleneck, Joe. Making sawdust down the shirt's uncomfortable to say the least. Always wear a jacket. Good dust conditions. Thank you, David. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, I had these in the freezer because I had a big glob of pine resin on it. Popped it in the freezer and it came right off, clean as a whistle. Yep. I welcome any advice, by the way. It's pretty brave of me to do this, just learning. Yeah, I should have stayed with skew. I mean, that is the skew, Shlisa. You know, it's funny. Maybe put the damn names on them. Should have put the labels on upside down. No. I was doing better with the rough and gouge. I just want a nice, smooth spot. Let's see here. What do we got here? Good looking fatwood. All right. Let's get back to this and see if I can smooth it out. Very good. That's not any smoother. Yep, got a lot of practicing to do. Gotta start somewhere. Okay. Boy, I got that on there good, don't I? Look at that. Good stuff. There you are. Alright. So I didn't realize I got a light shining right at the camera. This one? Okay. Yeah, that just light up pretty cool. Alright. I'm done playing with that on the lathe. I don't need to move that. I just need to get this off of here. I'll get a system down over time. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take the skew and square that off. It's all right. I'm just playing around today, trying out an idea. All right. Only got so much time before my back says enough. I have to pace myself a lot. I live with chronic pain. I have since I turned 30. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, take your time. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to tell myself that all the time, especially on this live stream. I tend to rush through the live stream and then run out of stuff to talk about. It's really tough running a live stream with no one else talking. Yeah, gotta square that off. So if I want to drill the hole, it'd be better if it's alright. Which side is which? That would explain. So that's why it didn't get in there very good. Okay, I can fix that. So you guys saw me take the bandsaw and put an X on it. I used the other end. That's why the spur wasn't grabbing. It's tempting to run outside with my saw. Alright. Throwing you all over the place, ain't I? Be quiet. Oh, see? You cuss it out. Yeah, I gotta work on this thing. I'll have my friend of mine help me with this. Did the wrong end earlier. Yeah, I shouldn't even have to move you around. It's got tracking in it. Well, she should grab better now. Yeah, I don't trust that bandsaw too much yet. I hear it's pretty scary when the blade comes off the bandsaw. So I'm gonna have an experienced friend look it over for me before I get really cranking on that thing. That bandsaw was gifted to me 6 years ago. Donna from Dreams Creation and Adventures gave me the bandsaw. She brought it with her when I met her over at James Humrick's. We did a little get together. I love meeting up with Donna. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Alright. We'll try and do this a little bit more. There we go. One more time. Should have cleaned up my red cedar shavings first. Now my Fatwood shavings are mixed with my red cedar. Could be a little closer, couldn't it? Yep. Alright. Now, Nathan4071 did a video, and he was turning a piece of Fatwood that I gave him, and he was giving me some tips. For some reason, I have an awful time figuring out this parting tool, but I'm going to give it a try, and see if I can do what the top. Probably should aim it upwards, huh? side too, huh? Hey, that's way better. Thank you, Nathan. Look at my dust. Bacon candy parting tool is pretty safe to use. Yeah, that went well. We have to get that out of the way. Now I've got to find, still need to level that out so I can, I got to have it level so I can drill some holes in it on my drill press. How am I going to do bacon candy? And I just noticed I need to get my drill bits out. All right. I'm going to come back over here where you belong. Okay? That way you can see the whole shot. Just got to make sure you're not tangled up. Forgive me if I make anyone seasick. It's good that you let me know so I don't keep doing it. All right. Yeah, I got to figure out how to even that out. All right. So let's see here. I've had the same drill bit in this for a while, so now I got to remember where's the chuck key at. I would think this would have a chuck key. Where's he go? Still got a little Coca-Cola left. My guy disappeared. I need to know where the chuck key's at. Maybe it's kept in here somewhere. Sure enough, there it is. Sometimes you don't need help, you just need to slow down and figure it out. That can't be it. The man that I need to help me is nowhere in sight. Because I know it don't go in there. Or does it? Do not doubt yourself. Certainly don't want to strip nothing. There you go. I got it. Ta-da! There we go. I love how this has a spring inside to force it back out so you can't be stupid and leave your chuck key in there. You know, when I was in industrial machine shops class at the vocational center, instructor Greg Mills always told us, never leave your chuck key in the lathe. Always have it in your hand until it's put away. And one day, he paired me up with somebody We was on the turret lathe up by the wall of cement. This turret lathe was awesome. You could turret and change your tools. So you could have 5 tools at the ready and just change your tool and boom, boom, boom. It was awesome. But this guy that he paired me up with put the dang chuck key, turn that thing on, and it's a big chuck key. I mean, these are industrial sized lathes. But ding, 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 ding. I'm so glad I didn't get hurt. I would have hurt him. I'm surprised I didn't hurt him. All right, let's see what we got down here. We got the big ones. Oh, yeah. I just want to drill a hole big enough that we can get some light up in here. It's just an idea that I come up with when I saw Charlie carving out his piece of fatwood. I want to see what it looks like. So you guys are going to see with me. Should be fine with this one. We've already got a pilot hole going. Let's see here. Oh, other way. Should take one that big. That's a piece of it. This one's way longer. We're going to have to drop the table down. It might not work out anyway. Is it big enough? Almost. Maybe I'm trying to go too big. See, I really need to find an adapter to my chuck so that I can do this. Maybe I'll ask Nathan how you get a drill bit on your tailstock. I gotta learn these words better because I don't know if I'm using the right terminology or not. Because I've got some great pieces to make bowls with, but I gotta get one of those plates or get that chuck adapter. Because you take the spur bit off, there's the what am I trying to say? The threads don't match. Maybe I'll show you real quick. So what am I doing wrong here? There it goes. What am I doing wrong? There it goes. Yeah? Yeah, I found it. Gotta go the right way. It's easy to get nervous when you're doing this live. Got an audience. Right here, where it belongs. And I've got a friend about 45 minutes away that's got industrial machines. He's setting it all up. Got a new place. He's got to put in 3-phase electric to run these big machines. But I'll have access to the metal lathe and all the cool bandsaws that he has. If I ever want to do something and I don't have the machines here, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. It's nice to have access to tools. All right, let's see what we got here. Eat carbs outdoors. Jeff Toller. You need a live center that's pointy, so you can inside with the parting tool. Yeah, it's pointy. Can't get all the way in. I don't know if this will drop down anymore. Let's find out. Just need to drop it down a little bit more. It's good to see you, Mark. Thanks for coming. I don't know why I got to loosen it up so damn much. Here we go. Now we don't go back up. Go back down. There we go. Right about there. That's good. Tighten her back up. I get my left and right backwards, and I've been that way since kindergarten. Probably because I don't slow down, take it easy. Blair Witch Project. Huh? Paul says he's learning. Look at all the miles. Oh, even on. He runs outdoors. Yeah, I can't wait to get my big screen up here on the wall. I got a perfect wall mount. The TV's not getting used in my bedroom, so I'll just put it here, and then you guys can see the chat. All right. Yep, this is going to motivate me more to learn that chuck. Let's see here. I need to put my labels on these drawers. There you are. So here's my chuck. Okay. And then these threads don't match the threads in my Harbor Freight blade. I immediately gone to Harbor Freight, and they told me I had to get it online, but I can't get a hold of nobody online. I'm going to have to try it again. But when you take the spur off and you go to twist it in, maybe I should give it a second try. I think you guys are good. I don't need to move you around. Wrong one. Okay. Hey, put your ass back on there. You know, when you cuss at things, they work better. It even works at the casino. Because at the slot machine, you win. Yeah, I need a better light over here because I can't see the flat part. There it is. There we go. Yeah, those threads just don't match. I would love to get this thing working. Yeah, these are too small. Yeah, it's been a while since I tried it. I was hoping maybe I made a mistake and I found out it worked. Yep, threads are too big. We don't want to cross thread it. It almost looks like that's what's happened. Turn it around. Yeah. Threads don't match. Keep it belong right there. Yeah, it's a real bummer. I've got to get one of these where the threads match my Harbor Freight blade. Until then, I can't use my chuck, but I'm really happy to have one. I want to thank you again, Steve's Woodworking and Homestead. I believe that was a pretty fair trade. Check out Steve's Woodworking and Homestead if you're not familiar. He now owns my Fatwood Fire Castle pine knot that I made. Okay, let's put this back, drill our hole. I take forever to get things done, don't I? But I get it done. Right. Go in there. We'll figure it out. Okay. Get this out of the way. That shouldn't be there anyways. Gotta follow my own rules. Here we go. See how good this bit cuts. Now, something else I was thinking about with this idea too was not just lighting it up, but have any of you seen the toys that kids play with where it's like a ball and you shake it and it starts lighting up and blinking and flashing? I would love to put one of those in the middle of a ferro rod handle and just rattle your ferro rod and see it light up a little bit. I know it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I wish I could put a bigger hole in this. I'll get there. Let's see here. Yeah, I basically made a ferro rod handle. I'll end up putting it back on the lathe. Let's see here. This will give you an idea of what I'm thinking about. It'd be a smaller piece, just something to set on the table, like a little light, or on a shelf. Something like that. Smaller piece, bigger hole. No innuendos, guys. Dirty minds. And yeah, I think I might be onto something. I can even round it out on top. I wish I knew where Charlie's piece was at so I could show you what inspired me to do this. But it's nothing fancy. I'm just practicing. The videos will come. I wish you guys could smell this, really. But yeah, I'm going to figure it out to where I can thin one out, make it more like a shell with a bigger hole, have a little bit of a taper at the bottom, and then round it out at the top. Let's see, where's my live chat? Let's see, retry. Interesting. That's a cool idea. Well, thank you. Yeah. I like this idea of putting my phone up there. I can see the chat there, and I can see it on the big screen. I'm going to take that TV out of my bedroom. I never watch TV in my bedroom anyways, and it's got a killer wall mount. And then I'm just going to run a cord to my computer. I ran dual screen, dual monitors on my live chats before. Back when I used to do Fatwood Anonymous with the peeping egg, we'd really get into the trivia, and I had a dual monitor set up. So I had two screens connected to my computer, and I could keep the trivia on this screen over here, and I could watch the live stream over here, and I would share the screen with everyone, and they could see the questions to the trivia, but the answers were over here, something like that. I had it going for a little while. I think I can get doing it again. If I've done it before, I can do it again, and it'll be fun to have my my comments, my chat on the wall, because I kind of like doing this, and I'm going to try this out this winter, going live from down here in the shop, whatever you want to call it. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. We've been out in the woods. See, we left at 3 o'clock and got home around 6:30. It was a nice day out. The pole saw, chainsaw worked out great. I was surprised, and it wasn't bothering me too much to carry it. I usually carry my lightweight 10-foot pole saw that's manual, but I had a good time with the chainsaw pole saw. That wasn't too bad. I got that video in the editor almost ready to go. Okay, put these up so I don't lose them. Yep, as I keep finding something that don't have a home, I make it a home, and eventually I'll have it all squared away. Pegboards are funny. A lot of my pegs on that board, unfortunately, won't, I've got pegboard locks, so they don't wiggle. It doesn't work for some of those pieces, and I was kind of bummed out about that. What are you doing for Halloween this year? Oh, man. I got no plans. I do believe we asked what the kid was going to be for Halloween. What was it? What was he going to be for Halloween this year? Huh?
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you said Santa. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I don't have any plans yet. I should make some. For some reason, this neighborhood, they don't do trick-or-treating. There used to hardly be any kids on this block. Now they're everywhere, and I love every single one of them. I wish they'd do trick-or-treating around here. Everyone goes somewhere else. So I think that's about it for the project. Just curious. Wanted to see what it would be like and if it was doable. I'm going to go ahead and put my original one back. First I'll put this one back. Oh, I'm glad I didn't cut an arm off while I was live. I know it's a bit risky. You can make mistakes. It's not going to stop me. There we go. Hey, come back here. It stole a flake of Fatwoods. Now there's Fatwood in with the drill bits. Back down here. I'm considering getting a nice big heavy-duty wooden workbench and put it outside on the other side of this wall here. Because I don't have any workbench in here. I really don't have anywhere to beat on things or cut anything. Well, that'll be my next goal, is to get a nice sturdy workbench that I can keep outside. All right. You are going to sit there. I'm going to play with that some other time. You guys want to see a really bad, I think I already showed it, really bad ferro rod that I made? I can't remember who told me it looks awesome, but I thought it looked kind of stupid. Let's see here. Ferro rod handle, I should say. I keep saying ferro rod. I need to say handle. Yeah, that video still needs to be edited. I'm just practicing, getting the feel of it. This is incredibly dry right here. So it needs to be shellacked. It does glow pretty good. Looks pretty dry. It's got the El Quattro Nathan 4071 ferro rod. El Quattro 4-corner. Looks pretty good in the hand. Eventually I'll shellac that and put it up for sale. It'll get more interesting the better I get at this. Appreciate you guys coming. Let me catch up with the chat. I've got some cleaning up to do. It's been a long day. MCK, good to see you, man. Carol, I think I'm going to throw out a challenge for everyone to show their best costume. Hey, that's a good idea. I don't even dress for Halloween. Wish I had the space for a workbench. Yeah, I do need to sit down for a minute. Last few live streams, I didn't take a break, and I was hurting pretty bad. It's been a rough weekend when it comes to my back. Don't help holding up that big pole saw chainsaw. But man, I got me some pretty darn good fatwood with that pole saw. One thing I don't like about using the chainsaw is it's such a thick blade that it really takes away a lot of your wood. You lose a lot versus a nice thin pruning saw. Okay. I've been using the bench grinder, getting used to that again. Haven't used one in a couple decades. Looks like I screwed up with it though with my roughing gouge. I let it get a little too hot. I'm definitely going to keep some water. Because I got a cat, I probably won't use antifreeze in my water. That's what I used to do. Put some coolant in my water, cool my tools down. Sometimes I even use a squirt bottle while I was drilling metal just to keep the heat down. Okay, so I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm going to call it a day. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. Going to do this again in 2 weeks. We'll be more organized, maybe a bit more knowledgeable. Got some videos coming out I think you'll like. Trying to make it over to your guys' channel and keep it burning. All right. Peace out. I'm going to go shut her down. Have a great, wonderful week. Now remember to keep it burning. Love you guys. Thank you. Clean up time. Oh yeah, did you notice the middle bill melting up here? I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put Bill Melton up there. Yeah. Much respect. Keyboard's right here. I like that idea. I need to make a keyboard for me. Okay. There it is. End stream and peace out, guys.